Playing more Enel today. Same list as usual because I'm a talentless hack. Let's check how I'm doing on the ranked leaderboard. Pop it up real quick. Okay. 17th on the board. Pretty good. 70%. Aw, that makes me feel rock solid, except for this guy who has a 75, so I'm invalid now. Ooh, bro's an 85 on ace. Show me the list. Either way, we're gonna hop right in. And just immediately pop this on. Really bummed I couldn't pull up a quick sesh on Wednesday, but I'll be here now. At least for a tiny bit. I think that I have a case tournament later, but I low-key don't even want to go. Because I know it's going to be Nami Goonfest. And of course I am playing the Purple Man. Ignore that. She was taking a minute, so I could pull up the Wordle. Might be an early Wordle angle. While we're stuck in the early Q hell. Alright, ready for this? Fail. Nothing there, so we'll go round. Oh, we're cooking now, and we find a match, so I will not be finishing the world this second. Very sad. Very sad indeed. Even more sad. Alright, there's the code. We got green, blue, Luffy. I will, of course, be going first. And I have 1-drops, so we're going to be rocking with it. What's up, Guga? Gugoff? I'll start with Satori. I could go Pudding, but Satori allows me to keep my top 2, which is somewhat ideal. I want to start with Shura. Grab an L, throw off the Pudding. Pudding would never let me down. Now here, I think I'm going to go for a bit of a sneaky line. Where I go for, like, leader effect, giving Satori Dawn. And then I go L4, L4 to get 3 swings in. And invalidate all of his crocodile value, of course. But I will have to swing the 6 first if I do that. Regardless. Omen Rage on top. Not terrible, because Reiju is a play next turn. I, of course, would rather have an Enel or something bigger than that, but, like, Reiju's still good. Surely I just keep it. Then I get to go bang, bang, 5. I am low on hand because of this, but, like, the pressure, the board clear, all comes around, I'm sure. Especially with the Luffy only on 4 Dawn. The Ivankov's nice, trying to help them get some value back. Take the first one as I am desperate for cards. Maybe not Holly necessarily. Was aiming for an Enel maybe. He gets another 2-drop, so my dreams of board clear are getting slowly shattered. Especially with another one. That is quite alright. Let me just play my Reiju. Do my thing. And is there even much I can do? Other than swing decently sized numbers. Well, there's the wrong Enel, but it checks out. I could go 6 and play Pudding, but I think I'm just going to swing 7 to deal the damage. The Shuro's alright, but we have plenty of 1-drops, so I think I'll just go bottom. The next turn I can either go Enel or Law to rip those cards. He is going to be quite full on board. Not a whole lot I can do about that. And he's going to hit me with a lot of 5s. Continue going for small counters. Unsure if it's proper playing. Maybe I should have just blocked that 5, for example. Should you go buggy combo? Rock. And just passing, so he does not give me a freebie. Yeah, I guess I should have just blocked. I do get to rip you, though. Guess I'll just replace here, rip 2. I get 2k Mr. 1, not bad at all. Up Hiko. And then I can go for a lot of 5s. Kind of like going for the 5s. Don't have a whole lot else going on. And then I get to hopefully deal some good damage. Oh, but my opponent doesn't want to take damage. Given that I had the Prisoner event or Navy Headquarters event, I'm a little surprised they put in the Mr. 2 over the Mr. 1. Although, it's still a brick in hand. Getting rid of the Mr. 2 is good. Might be taking some damage this turn. He has a lot of swings for me. The one alright thing about opening bad is his Mr. 3s and boas don't give us much value. But that is very much cope. I could block. I'm good. If I block, he just swings at my law, and it is not a whole lot better. Could be wrong, but I don't believe the match will come down to having a 1-drop. Take a 6. Find my first Mamaragon. And do I just jam it here? I think I might. And to my second Mamaragon. And I think I'll jam another Mamaragon. Why not? Uh-oh, he's going big. Now, I can either give him 2 1Ks or give him the law. I feel like I'm a little more inclined to give him the law. Jet Culverin. Alright, that hurts me. Hurts me a wee bit. He's a little low on board. I feel like if I start 7, he can give me an event. I also don't see a lot of purpose in starting 8. I'm just going to start 7. Give me an event if you have it. Yep. That's 1 Navy headquarters you won't be using next turn. Jam Satori here. Pudding and dog on top. I do not really care for those. Go for a lightning dragon. I think I stun the Ivankov with intent of killing the Mr. 2s. Go Shura. I can go 5 at him. He may just block. I suppose I could always jam 3 at Mr. 2. Which, again, he can block. Perhaps I should not have jammed the Lightning Dragon that early. Yep, my mistake. And with my draw being a brick there, I am very uninclined to go for, like, a dangerous line. Then again, if I jam life, by all means, he shouldn't be able to kill me. But I think I kill a blocker. He has low cards in hand, low board. He is forced to simply draw cards. Of course, not a bad thing to do for 2 Dawn. Trying to find himself some options. You could even go, like, board, develop bodies. That way I cannot kill him this next turn. It appears that's what he may do. I'll take a 6. And Boa, so you're making it so I cannot kill you. Fine by me. I will go Enel. Enel time. There's a Shura for next turn. Or perhaps for this turn. Yeah. Because I go leader effect. And then 2 here. Of course, getting another brick in hand. I can cycle the Keaton on Ivankov to likely get the kill. And hopefully win next turn. As he is not in much of a different spot than he just was. He does find another Mr. 3 for my Enel. Continuing his ability to prevent my lethal. Maybe I could have put him to 0 instead of killing the crocodile. Has a better line. But I think it would have been even better if I just didn't give him lightning dragon value on the Ivankov instead of crocodile. He has 5 Dawn. Will he be able to set up a blocker with it? Presumably the bow will deal damage to me. Another Culverin. But bottom decking Satori, so not that relevant. Okay. I could go Divine Departure here. Elthor here. I feel like it's kind of hard to die doing that line. So let's go for it. I could go for the dragon. I don't think he really gets value if I go for the dragon. There's no way to... I mean, you could reset it with Brook. So yeah, I still swing at it. Okay, do not need another dragon. That's more like it. I feel like it's just not realistic for him to kill me. But there is still a small chance he could live through Mr. 3, Blocker, and a counter event. Assuming your counter's alright. You haven't shown me a ton of 2Ks. Four and trash. Bit of a slightly different time than usual. Going live today, that is. Let me know if it's inconvenient, perhaps. I do like to stick pretty... What's the word? Stable. He kills the pudding. Goes for a buggy. So that's the blocker side of it. But can rest it with Mamaragon. And Boa. Ah, the Keaton is even better. Now, I would lose active Dawn by going for Kita Mamaragon now. Specifically 3, so I'd only have 2 active Dawn at the moment. But that would still allow me to go 7-7, which is not guaranteed lethal, but is close. Started with a pudding. Alright, Gamma Knife is about the same. In fact, it is like the exact same, isn't it? I do believe so. So I'll just take another Mama. Get to go 7 to life, and he concedes as he only has 2 1Ks. How many hollies do I recommend? Anywhere between 2 to 4. Although, I don't hate the dog list. But, that's more of a playstyle difference, I suppose. Quite a close first game. Alright, am I tripping or is this just, loud as hell? Could just be me. Turn it down slightly. Yeah, that sounds a lot better to me. Now then, I believe I have a Wordle to finish while I requeue. Alright. So we have a solid start. Maybe it's like an RN ender. Churn. Easy 3-tap. Beautiful Wordle. Good work, everyone. But yeah, so to show my current list, for example, I'm on 3. I wouldn't mind a 4th, but the mid-sized bodies are pretty tight, especially because I'm on a high number of them due to my low Vari count. So it's like not unreasonable to have a list like cut dogs, up Varis, probably trim law, and up the Frankie Pink. My list, I wouldn't say it's common, but I also don't believe in just copying a deck list as far as Enel goes. With Enel, a lot of player preference and skill is involved. Sup, Zebulon? Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should I be hitting that cringy pose more when I when I get the Wordle like I did. Nah, I don't care. It was Aura. It was Aura when I hit that. Man, I kind of expected with me missing Wednesday that I would have dropped in the ranks a little bit more, but I'm still top 20. So my queues are a little bit longer. Still learning how to pilot deck and not running any law. Law is not mandatory, but I just like it along with dog for the additional pressure. And what the hell am I facing? I mean, I have home dog. Yeah, that's That is not what I was expecting to face. Not today. Surely I just L4'd immediately. Go card for card. Ah, but you have a second one. Isn't that nice for you? Grabbing a bullet string. Surely. Take the first 5. The sure is nice because it can swing into sugar. Now, I am a little unsure, but should I just not even, like, is it wrong for me to swing at a life if he's just going to use his leader effect? Personally, I believe it could be wrong. However, I do not respect you playing sugar, so I am going to swing. So you can go for your Mumaragon and... Oh, you take a double? Dragon there. And I think I'm just not going to swing leader. If I swing leader, he gets to ramp, probably, with his leader effect. And then I get to snatch 2 cards. Go for a big dog swing. Depending on what he does, of course. Might use this match to practice looks maxing. Hold on. Kind of hard to maintain the face while talking. Unfortunately, I will not be so kind. Now, I don't know, how, like, maybe I shouldn't even be countering, but I have Mamaragon, so it's kind of free. If I had another Elthor, you'd be sorry. He could go for the bullet string this turn. Let me just start by snatching. I get Rosinante and Shanks. Do this right quick. I see minimal reason to minus the Viola, as I do not have Elthor. If I draw it off Shura, great. So if you go for bullet string this turn, that would enable you to get out of my dog swing rather easily. But then you would still have to respect my 7 lead. Yep, there's the bullet. And I could have gone 9-6, but then, you still give me a 1k either way. Now, he is only on 7 Dawn, but that is enough for the Rosinante effect set to active. So long as they don't Dawn minus. 7 dog. Unfortunately, I suppose I have to divine departure that. Pitching my Gamma Knife, I suppose? Gamma Knife's kind of good. Maybe I should go 1-1. Maybe I get to divine departure as Shanks or something. So right here, I'm thinking of just jamming blocker Enel. It's either blocker Enel or Reiju. I do not intend to make my Enel a blocker, for what it's worth. So, he did reveal, or use his revealed bullet string, but if he has a second one, it may be problematic. However, you could get it back off Viola. I'm thinking of going wide. Yeah, I think I'll go a little wide here. I'll get a little punished by a bullet string, but it's fine. Go for the Reiju line. Plus, him being on 7 Dawn means he cannot get the free Mamoragon value, which I'm sure Sugar loves for a Mamoragon. And I am very glad to see you go for the block instantly. Getting bullet string back. Let me go for another 5, likely drawing out the bullet string. Although maybe not. Taking, so I do not get double attack value. Although I believe I was hard pressed to get double attack value that turn. There's the bullet string for a 5 swing. I will take that gladly. Go Shura simply to cycle. Now I could clear the Rosinante here. Although I believe in this situation, getting the Reiju out is quite good as well. The Reiju will not be buffed yet. Which gives merit to clear the Rosinante. But next turn she'll get buffed and I don't need to block right here. And then I can just pressure the hand size. You are back to 6 Dawn, which means Mamoragon is a good counter here. Should you have it, of course. But it appears you do not. I love the idea of using reasoning and all sorts of other like correct fundamentals. Talking about like the fundamentals of fighting sugar, but at the same time, you're sugar. You're literally sugar. Kind of sad, but I would have to let my dog go if I don't divine departure, that is. I could block L4. I really could. But alas. What's up, fish? Hey, Kostofi. With the Viola. You get to set 2 Dawn, 3 with leader effect, that is. So I guess I start with the 7. Try to deny a bit of value. Bullet string. Fairly expected. But. And he can bullet string again, should I do this Rage play, which I'm of course going to do. I could Gamma Knife here, kill it with Shura. Not terrible idea. As that would stop from getting all that Dawn back. And another swinger off the board. $14-7. You need to go for bullet string and additional 4K on top of that. Normal ladder. I would do the starter deck ladder, as the cards are coming out fairly soon, but Peoria will be before that, without starter decks. Additionally, bot by the way. Additionally, I don't really want to be at the bottom of the ladder and then face suboptimal practice, I suppose you would say. I wonder, are the starter decks going to be legal at Gen Con even? Because I believe the date is the 31st for them. And Gen Con is right then. I believe the 30th to the 2nd or something like that. For sure. Very brave playing Sugar. The little thing where I stick my tongue out and shake my head around is just for banter. I, in fact, respect them very much. Although, maybe it's a better purple deck. I'm quite shocked I took my 5, though. They must have had, like, no counter. Them taking a 5 double turn 2. Mirror, and I win the roll. What is it? A lot of people are writing Enel off right now. I can't say my thoughts are really very developed until the set's revealed. This hand's almost good. I'll try it. I'm not extremely confident on it. I kind of want to go for a turn 2 Frankie. I'll pass. If I draw a 1-drop, I do. I do draw a 1-drop. But he didn't go for a 1-drop either. I could spam 1-drops. Or I could get the Frankie down. I think, let's get Franklin. Let's get him in here. I suppose I shouldn't go for leader ability first, Telegraph, but... And now we got 1-drops for days. I don't believe I'm going to get lawed here. I was wrong. Two best cards. Unreal. But I still get to play Enel. It's Enel time. Take the Thor, methinks. Mayhaps pitch the Reiju. Pop the Ohm so he doesn't get any value off that swing. Now my Frankie here. He's not doing a lot. But I'm still not going to swing with him this turn. Wish I had the Divine Departure to pitch a second ago. He goes Reiju, Gamma Knife. Of course, Mamoragon. Do you have a Keaton? You have a second Mamoragon. Well, with the Law Swing, you'll definitely clear my Enel then. And then you go 6 at the Frankie. Oh, jeez. I could protect it, but I am not going to protect it. I could go pink, kill the Reiju, play Shura, profit. Might as well just buff lead pop here, then do a 6/6 at you. Maybe there's not as much reason to swing Shura. But I'm greedy, I suppose. He's playing his own Enel. I would love to find a Mamoragon here. One copy would be of quite a good use. Or a chain of 1-drops. Not quite what I was looking for. But not bad either. Unfortunately, bottom decking said 1-drops. So this will be an homeless game. I don't really feel safe to swing with pink here. The only thing swinging pink does is hopefully allow my Law to do work next turn. I am getting Mamoragon diffed 3-0. He hard plays the Law out. Rest my blocker now. With intent on killing it. And you pop my pudding. Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't be giving him cards here. In fact, I should be asking for cards. No, not the card I want. Better. Start with Satori. Another Law, not quite what I needed. I can go Gamma Knife Keaton here, bring the Enel down to 4. Then I could go Leader Effect now, pink, swing 8 here, maybe get the block. If he doesn't block, I can L4 and then 6 Satori. Maybe I don't need to swing a Satori, actually. I can just go for the L4. Leave Satori as a target for next turn. He plays an Enel. I am still looking for my first copy of Mamaragon. Despite having played an Enel, a Pudding, and being through the majority of my deck. I have played an Enel and a Pudding, right? I'm not just making that up. I guess I'll let pink die. And I really don't want to, but I will take the 9. He goes for a Shura. Oh, look at that. We found one. So then. I can go Divine Departure, Mamaragon, and his Enel. I can kill the Enel in the Law. But then I'm still a bit down. Am I not? He has used 3 of his Elthors. And 2 of his Gamma Knives. 3 Mamaragons. So his removal is less likely than ever. It would be phenomenal if I draw another Shura. But I suppose not. I mean, I can cycle the Keaton. Okay. Yeah, not exactly what I need to find. I guess I was just bad cycling, but I was desperate. I would like to protect my law. I think. Okay. Let's just get insanely bricked. I'll just concede. I don't know. Like, Mamaragon diff. It happens. At least that's a pretty bad luck game out of the way. Or a rather low stake game. I don't really think there was I mean, I could have played around the law. The law got him a lot of value. I do admit that. It's wrong for me to say law is impossible given that I am running it, but law is rather uncommon, I feel, nowadays. I kind of did like the Frankie play, though. At the very least, without him having one drops. And maybe with me having Ohm Shura in hand, I could have just 1K'd the swing. As the Satori is unlikely to get played after that turn. Found a game. Same Enel. Losing the roll, but solid hand. See if I get Mamaraga on Dift again. Minimal intent of playing dog. And I do not want to get completely obliterated. Alright. The L4 is a little bit annoying, but he does swing Satori. If I find a Keaton, it's awesome. Kinda just want to clear dog. Putting Law on top. I wouldn't hate the pudding, but I think I'm good on it. And of course, go for the Gamma Thor. You could have your own Shura to counter pressure my board. You play an Enel. I do have Gamma Mama. Although, without the Keaton, clearing the Enel is not the likeliest thing. Especially with the full board clear on your end. Well, that proves to be quite awkward for me. I suppose I still try to kill it, as I did draw the Keaton. And another Keaton on top of that. So it's down to 4. I can go 7 at 3, which is almost guaranteed to clear. If he plays another Enel here, I will be much less likely to clear it, and he does. Should I draw a second Mamaragon? It would be a great boon. He could go Keaton Dragon. Should I block? I still think I block. And I really don't have a lot going on this turn. At all. That being said, I think I just swing and play no. I'm going to be facing a little bit of hurt here. This is like the small problem with Reiju is I have all 3 copies of my Reiju. That's like one of the light. If I block, you just kill Reiju, and I don't want you to kill her. I'll just give you a 1K. Take the Shura swing. Now, you going for this swing implies no Gamma Mama, I would like to say. Second Enel, or third Enel, rather. I do wish I had my first one. Man, I kind of feel like I'm just getting dipped like crazy. Like, last game it was Mamaragon. This game it is Enel. Then again, Enels are likely to change to other Enels. Yeah, I'm just kind of forced to take this one, though. I block, you kill. Yeah, just take. I need cards, as it is. And you save me the trouble of swinging. Pudding start. Okay, got it close there, Pudding. I guess I go for the Reiju. Nothing else really speaks. And then I can Mamaragon your Ohm, clear the Enel, and put on light pressure. Would get a little better with Shura, but beggars can't be choosers, all that. And if you counter out of a 14 from my Enel, that's kind of rough. I guess I just make it 15 to make it harder. And what next? Like 7 life, surely. Ah, you're countering. Should I have Keaton? I mean, that's your third? Second mama? Second mama. Am I not potentially killing next turn? You take a 7. I mean, I definitely swing the Reiju. Like, fair enough, I guess. The Frankie does stop you from dying this turn, you would assume. So obviously, your intent is killing my Enel. I Divine Departure Dog. Or I Keaton Dog. Hold my DD to protect myself against lethal. And then I can potentially Divine Departure one of these Enels. Maybe there's merit to pitching Law instead, because if I go Dog and a big Ohm swing, he has to respect it, because he's at 2 life. Now, this I kind of hate for me, because you can Dragon my Reiju, as well as swing 6 at her. And, like, I feel like this is a... Oh, wait, no, I can just block. Yeah. Like, yes, blocking guarantees that my Enel dies, but... You do, in fact, go for the Dragon. Second Dragon, no target. Mamaragon's amazing here. Let's go... So I can go... Attached on Divine Departure and Enel, Mamaragon Frankie, and then I could go 2 at 2 minus the other Enel down to 9, Reiju 11. Yeah, it's a little unorthodox, but I think I do have a pretty good chance of clearing board here. Definitely a little unorthodox. I think I will attach the leader for what it's worth. If you protect this, alright, you were protecting the no. That's a little surprising to me. Alright, again, I am getting Mamaragon diffs. I mean, I top deck my Mamaragon in. Alright, you know what? 3 Mamaragons is not bad. But, like, still, him having all 4 there kind of takes away all of the, punishment you might face. Alright, Shura's amazing. Thank you, Shura. Yeah, him countering here would not have been possible without those Mamaragons. Still, uh, I was fortunate enough to draw the Mamaragon to, like, have a chance of clearing. And I'm probably just gonna die, though, to a leader. So, like, lethal. Oh, no, he's not going for it? I mean, he is on top deck mode, mind you. This 8. If I counter, I'm on top deck mode. I have 3 swings. Presumably, Rage will swing at Enel, kill Law. Shura will kill Shura. Enel will kill Frankie. Not a terrible top deck. Not a terrible one. I suppose minimal reason for Shura to swing at Shura in this case. How many Shuras has he used? Only 2. Potentially, yes. I mean, 6 at Frankie is a guaranteed kill. I do believe. Unless you're on Sanji 2K, but you're not. So, I can go... If I go, like, number smaller than 12 at the NL, and you have a 2K, I will just, like, lose on the spot. Is the only problem I have. And then you give me the law. This way. Alright, the Frankie's very convenient. And you would have had a Shura to kill me. But I don't think I can win now. Gonna die having my board cleared here. I mean, sure, it's a great draw to help me. I can go Gamma Thor on the Frankie and clear Shura. Or maybe better yet, I can go Gamma on the Enel, swing 7 at Enel, and then hopefully you block with Frankie and I get to keep the Elthor? Risky, but I feel as though I'm not being given a whole lot of free choice here. He's seen 3 Thors, 3 Keatons, 2 Vari. And of course I could grab Dragon, swing at life, but then I'd likely die to a counter swing unless I draw insane counter power. Maybe I should go for the Elthor anyways. No, if I was gonna go for the Elthor, then I might as well do a different line. Now, I'm likely dead here. Very likely dead here. You know, not that I would have wanted them in the late stages of the game, but it is still rather comical that I did not find a single copy of my 6th Casanel, my secret rare. Yes, yes. I won't say my opponent played like bad, but I just think they were like quite lucky. Their last life was sure, which means they would not have had the last one to go for a lethal there. That being said, they had a good amount of counter, so I don't think I would have killed with a follow up. Not without a blocker body. Yeah. I mean, maybe that's like worth review. Because it's like a little disingenuous to just write it off as, oh, bad draws and call it, call it for that game. But because my draws weren't like bad, I just, both those games, I just missed a vital piece. Being Mamarag on the first one and Nell the second. Although I would really enjoy for my queue to not be 2 minutes long. Oh wait, wrong one. Up against Kalgara. The hand's not good, but I do have like 1-drops in Enel. See, I would have rather had these homes and dog. I guess I swing 7. I can cycle my Keaton. I think I'll just go another 7. As bad as it feels. You do have 3-drop this turn. Kalgara and the event. And another search. OP. Maybe I don't go for an L. Crazy as it sounds. Wiper and Wiper. I mean, I'm always going to have potential to law him. That's kind of how it feels in this matchup. I'm going to go for my Enel, naturally. Dragon's great. I think I want to grab the Ohm, though. Now, I really don't want to play the Ohm, as he revealed the Wiper to clear my board. If I don't play the Ohm, there's a mild threat of Borsalino just getting played instead. That's one of the great things about Dog in this matchup is the Ohm cannot get wipered. Apart from the natural double attack good against yellow. I really wish I had another Keaton here. He gave me Borsalino. Strange. Perhaps you're just really respecting 1Ks. Well, you're already pretty low on life to the point to where I am going to jam a 7. And I got 2 2Ks for the trouble. Which makes me think it was a good play. Next turn's ideally going to be Law. I guess I take. There's a better 1K. I don't love taking that 5, but there's also nothing I want to give him in counter. And I doubt he's swinging 7s. If he swings 7, then sure, I'll continue to take. But now I have a 1K for an additional 5 swing, and then I can use 2Ks for the 6s. Ah, did not expect Nami here. And your last life is Nami 2K. Kind of want to pitch a Keaton. Okay. Now, obviously I'm tempted to play Law. Got the Earth Won't Lose in a 1K. I am not crazy enough to, like, just completely jam. You know, it could work, but I could go L4 leader effect, jam 10 with an L, 14 with an L. I guess it would be 13, not 14. But being a little smarter, I'm just gonna jam 7 to life. I did take his 3K event, which I love to see. I got 2 2Ks for the trouble there. Am I gonna die next turn? You're only going to 8 Dawn. A dragon would have been much better for my sanity. If I hit your life, you cannot Zeus. Seven swing or 5 swings, maybe 6 if you play Luffy, but that would make the rest of the swings smaller. I can take block, which means I need to counter out a 2 swings. Let's assume the worst, that you're going to play a Luffy. That would mean I need to counter out a 3 swings. And if you play a Luffy, that would give you 3 Dawn plus Wiper effect. Which that'd be 7 7 7 5 5. Yeah, I mean I think I'm just gonna life. I shouldn't die. If I die here. Don't want to give you a freebie, of course. But then again, at this rate, the best you can do is jam 7 7 7 7. Not helpful. Sixes, eh? Decide to pivot to Borsalino, maybe. Indeed. But we can deal with the Borsa. Nine or 10? Probably 10. The only risk with 10 is I don't have the Dawn minus, where if I go for Mamaragon, I could draw into a 1-drop to Dawn minus further. But I feel like if you take a 10, I'm still rather happy. Yes, indeed. There was light implications of no, or maybe not light, there was implications of no event last turn due to you not using it for my 7. Of course, you could have drawn it off of Kalgara effect. That matchup doesn't feel too bad going first. Going second, it's a little rough. I'd say that game went pretty fast. Although I couldn't say I was paying attention. He did not make it to his turn 5, I'm afraid. Oh man, I have to say, I know I have my audio split, so like Big N doesn't hit me with a strike on the music, but it's a little awkward when like Words on Stream is playing and I don't have any sound. Maybe I could try to figure out how to get the words separated so that's still audible. Alright. I think I'm just going to play Ohm and pass. That way I have a line to go for the law next turn, should you take my 5. No, not even. That's what I'm saying. Like, the words is, like, connected to my audio splitter that I use because I'm on, like, the same browser. So you don't even hear the derpy music. I don't want to get lawed, man. I just don't want to get lawed. Sorry. Could not mute. Yeah, mama. Oh, the L4's pretty mean, isn't it? That's a big swing. Well, should you have law? Oh, that's cute. Now I don't even need to worry about law, and I can just do my swings. And the pudding's even better, because now I can go pudding L4. Of course, finding another mama. He does, in fact, law me. 2 best cards, unreal. Kills my Shura, interestingly enough. Yep, I figured that meant you had a Shura coming out. And you have no lack of 1-drops. Leave my 1-drops alone, man. Of course I'm taking an 8. I think I'm just going to jam 7. Law him if he takes, Frankie if he doesn't. Saucy, saucy. Get to jam out Shura. Ideally kill his. Putting the law. Now the law is frozen, so I doubt you really care to protect. And I will cycle another dragon. He goes Enel. Now, I've already used if you will let me show, I've already used 2 Mamaragons. If I find a third, amazing. But it may be a little harder. Maybe I didn't need to do that to wall. Ink draw would be great. Yeah, I have to let that go. Hey, look at that. Speak of the devil. Alright. You know the drill. Pack watch Enel. Rest in piss will not be missed. And I feel as though it's a little hard to lose from this point. Shake. No, you're not going to concede. You're going to play it out, aren't you? Yeah, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. You keep playing like that. Oh, you whiffed that pudding too. Oh, yeah. That's much my shit. Hold up. I didn't need the pink draw to win. It just definitely accelerated things along. Oh, you're gonna lolly again. Two best cards on reel. Okay, so I can... If I find an Elthor, that's pretty heat. Cool. I am gonna look at my two cards now. I do not need the Enel. Go for the Thor. Pop you. Pop. My counter's a little lower than I'd like. But I feel as though it's pretty hard to lose here on this turn. Maybe I should go for the pudding regardless, because an 8 swing is still quite likely to hit. Notably, you need a blocker to start to live an 11. Frankie's a good start for you. Yeah, yep. Playing your cards. Play your cards. Goodbye, Satori. This 6 feels like it's bait. Like surely you just dragon. Oh. How do you get higher? Obviously, he's not gonna get lawed this game. I mean, if you dragon, that's still like fine, because like I can't imagine why you'd swing at the pink if you had dragon. And I have 1Ks, so I'm fine using this opportunity. Likewise, how much removal have you used? 1 Mama, 3 Thor. But no Gamma, so I feel like the Rage is actually kind of weaker than I would like to believe. Goes for another Shura. Shura Violence is real. I presume you drew that dragon off the Shura. Not to cope too hard, of course. Elthor and Mamaragon are both great. I mean, I guess the Mamaragon draws me a card while minusing the same amount of Dawn. The brick is less than ideal. Terrible pudding search. I mean, the Divine's not terrible, but... Okay, we have to live this turn, which, I mean, he only has 1-drops. I have a Divine. He has 1 Thor left. Maybe upon finding the Mamaragon, I should have swung 7. As that forces you to block, while still letting me keep the cards in hand. Oh, why'd I go Gamma? I mean, I guess it lets my 1-drop clear the Frankie, but I could have just swung 1,000 higher. You go Mamaragon on Pudding, which is quite interesting. I have a feeling you have Elthor. The way you're playing. Yep. A lethal line doesn't seem possible. But if I go 10, surely that's like a pretty good number to kill the Reiju. If you Mamorog on Divine Departure, sure. Outclass, I guess. I already have a Divine Departure in here. Thank you for the brick. Was really hoping for a 1-drop there. We're at 2K. Such as a Thor. You don't have any Elthors left. I can get out of 8. Anything I'm missing? I mean, I'll double check, but no Elthors. Mamorog on makes it even better. You know, I wonder if not that I truly believe my opponent doing anything he shouldn't, but like when he countered my 7 earlier, it does make me wonder, did I just find like the best Enel player to ever exist that always plays around law no matter what? I was like, I don't think I would have countered that 7, even if I had the potential to get lawed. Okay, brother man, it's a wrap. I don't know if you are here and you saw me get the Mamaragon and you were planning on playing Frankie, I hate to say it, but like might be kind of cooked. Finger 8. No, no, I can't. He could still go like Reiju, I Divine Departure, swing 7, yeah, 7, and he counters. There's still a theoretical line to for him to win. Quite theoretical, but still existent. Yeah. Okay. Don't concede. That's cool. I believe you're out of Mamaragons. Oh, okay. I was about to say if you went, you'd have one more Mamaragon, but if you went Mamaragon into 2-2-2, uh, I guess I would concede, and you are the best ML player ever. He did have minimal 2Ks left in deck, so I guess I'm not like insanely surprised at the fact he didn't have it. But when he went for the Mamaragon, the thought had to cross my mind that he could triple 2K. What time is it? Yeah, we got time. Games are being a little slow today. Minus that Kolgara one. The Kolgara one, I got to like throw hands instantly. But yeah, a lot of these matches have been on the longer end. I'm interested to see OP17 though. They haven't revealed any Linlen support. I don't imagine the deck's gonna be that good, but there is like the illusion that they're gonna be putting some like homies more than likely, as the Linlen effect demands. Although the pudding that's revealed will get buffed by the 10 drop Linlen. That pudding's pretty correct. Not fond of a teach buff, mind you, but alright, we found one. Don't have a ton of desire to jam a turn 1 Shura. I also don't have a ton of desire to get lulled myself. Whatever. I can pink it back if nothing else, should he counter out. Alright, he's going 1-drop mode on me. He's 1-dropping. I took Mama Dragon. Not bad, not bad. Go ahead and cycle this out. Another Mama. See what the Ohm provides, alright. Elthor's good for next turn, potentially. Cycle Lavari? I think it's a Lavari cycle. Enels, I do not have a knife at this second. My law is dead. I have an Ohm that could get Elthord. He goes Pudding. Getting Keaton. I'm sure it's fine to take a 5. Maybe I find an L. Maybe I find a Gamma. There's an L. Is it just an L time? It could be. Now, I am very vulnerable to a Gamma Mama. But he's already seen 2 Mamas. So I think I jam. Not bad cards. I feel as though I'm pitching my blocker an L. I could go for quite an unconventional full board clear. Minus the NL, I should say. Although I feel like that's just very detrimental to my hand size. So I think I may just take Frankie. Dragon you. Go for 5 life. See if he bites. He does, in fact. Not the craziest Thor ever, but it does force a damage. It's more so getting rid of his ohm. The ohm doesn't mean the world right now, since he has an Enel to kill my Enel. Yep. He does go for a pink line. 2 kills 2. Then you can go swinging at my Enel. Putting... Yep, got Thor as well. Even the Keaton. Very strong options, opponent. Now, what you do here... I mean, don't want to say the quiet part out loud. But obviously he's pondering on the Enel. I have to fight back. Alright, yeah, you definitely swing. The correct move is, in fact, swinging. Now then. I decided that one, like 2 minutes ago. During this game, in fact. So I can go pink, grab back dragon, go Keaton, Mama Dragon on this if I desire. I think I start with pudding. Alright, pudding allows me to find the gamma. Could be a little late for the gamma. Although I do get the option to, play Shura, of course. It just means I will not be developing any relevant bodies. You have not seen an excess removal. But I feel like I just have to take out the Enel. I could go a bigger number at it. Thor is interesting enough. Should I take 7 to him? He's currently a 3. Oh, man. Surely it's throwing, but I almost want to swing 6 at 3. If he gives me 2 2Ks, then I kill him next turn. The problem is, of course, I have to have a next turn. Not too interested in getting beat up that fast. Shura's frozen, but that is not the most relevant. Frankie ensures I should not win next turn. Although I don't think that was my goal in the first place. The pink will hit me. Good dragon find. So I go Frankie, pitch pink, dragon, maybe Mamarog on the Frankie. Okay, double brick. Wonderful. Pudding luckily finds me divine, just barely. Not a bad find there. Surely I can counter a Frankie swing, and that shouldn't be my real goal. Let's just jam 6. Pudding, Shura. Not factually terrible targets. I also don't have a lot of bricks left in deck, though. Which makes me wonder if I should really accept a 1K. He gives me a 2K for my 5. Glad enough to see that. Find a 1K regardless. He finds himself another pink. Mamarog on to rest my Frankie. And how will he play the rest of the turn? Now, surely, Ohm kills my Satori. Swing at Satori! It's right there! Yes, of course. 6 to 4. There you go. And now, I imagine you go for the big Frankie swing. Indeed. Do find another brick, which is a little unfortunate. I really doubt killing here is my goal. problem is he just has not seen a lot on the removal end of the game. But still, killing 3 bodies just seems quite unlikely. Start 2 here, looking at my top 2. Pudding knife, not the best. Surely it's a Reiju coming down here. So I go 7 pink, Reiju, 6 Frankie. Uh, Maybe, like, not sure. It really depends on the scenario. Like, if that body's needed to win the game. Because, like, even if I let my Frankie live, he could just swing at the Frankie and it dies, which would save me counterpower. And I could have done it. Like, there was a line, actually, where I could protect my Frankie. And then, if he swings at the Frankie, I'm happy. But he could also just, have enough counter to survive. There's also the chance that Lightning Dragon stuns the Frankie and leaves me in shambles, but... Now, here's an unlikely line of dog hit him with double attack, but that is very much not bound to happen. I think I'm just kind of dead on board if I do this. He has to have the Dawn minus, which doesn't seem like the hardest thing in the world, but he does have to have it. I could also gamma the pink to make it more guaranteed. I think I'm rather dead here, but I still make him have it. Yep, that is death. Because I can only get to 11. That was a little weird. Like, I didn't think I was in a terrible spot the entire game. I mean, I guess I couldn't clear an Enel. Perhaps the one turn where I Mamarog on his Law, it was just too greedy. Get to go first this time. Good hand going first. Find a Mama gladly. Go my 5. Respect it. Go my 1 drops. Well, that's a lot of 1-drops. The unfortunate part is, like, I'm going to have to replace one of them. Because he has no reason to swing at my board right now. And I will gladly replace one of them. Notably, the frozen one here. He has a lot of 1-drops as well. Oh, he swings board. Would not have done that. He's making it seem like he's not going to swing here. Yeah, there you go. Oh, wait, swing there. Don't need those. Get him law. Mama Dragon. Funny enough, not the first Mama Dragon I've taken today. I mean, I guess I can swing at or I can Mama Rock on his law, or Ohm. Not law. But, like, I feel as though there's minimal reason. I'll just put down another Ohm. And go 7 with you. Cycle my dragon out. You can kill my Shura if you wish. He plays a no. So obviously you get to clear my Shura. But I wonder if you Elthor my Ohm, or if you Keaton Elthor my Law. Looks like it may be the latter. Five life. I really feel like I should be taking a 5. I'm quite well developed. 6, sure. And you grab a Mama. Use Elthor. You can go 3 at my Shura, but you choose not to. We're clearing the Enel. That much is certain. And my hand's actually quite nice to the point to where I don't even need to develop Frankie. I can just go Reiju. Vari to get the Reiju online, of course. You let it die. Not too surprising. How about a 5? And I'll play my Ohm. I'm, like, sort of wasting board space, But the ohm on board is not useless. Cycle Dragon. I can clear an Enel just the same way. So, the game is not over, but it's a little hard to deny I'm in a good spot. Which makes me wonder, is it truly just that I went first? I cannot deny the advantage, but I feel as though, regardless of turn order, I've been doing better in the mirrors than today. The first two losses I had were, I felt pretty like Mamaragon div, an L div or whatever. But like the previous game against him, Roberto here, I don't know what felt like I was missing. Felt like I had a good game. Goes pink here. So my rage is gonna die. It's quite fine if my Rager dies, of course, as that was your entire turn. So this, I could protect it. That would actually allow me to fully clear his board, so I think I will. Plus, at worst, alright, he goes for an Elthor, killing the Ohm. And a Shura. The Shura's a little more annoying. Shura plus Elthor is a bit of a problem. I was ready for one of the two. Now, of course, if I give you Mamaragon, that's a 1k for what would otherwise be a 2k swing. The Shura on my draw is really good. So I can still go for a pretty full board clear. I think on a turn like this, I do want to Frankie over Reiju. And then I'll pitch the Enel I just drew. Play Pudding, grab Keaton, almost whiffing. But thankfully Pudding did not wrong me. I could commit swings to these. I could also go for a Keaton Mamaragan on the pink. But I think in this spot, I kind of just want to pressure life. Or, you know what? I'll go for a 5 on one of them, Elthor the other. As you have seen all of your Shuras, which means there is no threat of rush. I'm generally a little against halvesy lines like that. Additionally, I could have gone for the Keaton Mamaragan when my Shura is swinging 8 there, as that does give me the full board clear, more than likely. But by using my 5k leader swing, I'm effectively mitigating a 6k swing. It'd be a different story if I had another body on board. Then I could go board more confidently. He plays Reiju. Mama dog on my Frankie. Yeah, who likes Teach, truly? Now I have to imagine you want to go a bigger swing than 5 at my Frankie. The dragon can mitigate my Frankie for a turn, or cripple it, whatever you want to say. How many dragons do I have? I don't believe it's many. 2. So you're bound to go 10, which means I am countering this. Good dragon timing. So we get to kill Reiju with a Gamma Thor. I could swing here instead of playing Reiju. I can go 7. If you block, I'm happy. And then go Gamma Elthor or Gamma Elthor Dragon. I think playing Reiju is just safer. Now I can upload the pudding as well. Same reasoning as before. You do not have a. You do not have any churros. I will start 5. I think if I upload the pudding, I ought to go 5, 6 instead of 8. Maybe not. Putting him to 0 is like pretty fire. Let's see what this 5 happens. Get a 1k. So get 2 cards or get the life or 2 cards. Yeah, I guess it just makes sense to swing 8. I can make it 9, but I'm just going to go 8 and play Ohm. As if you counter the 8, I'm still happy with that. You are countering the 8. I guess that's to be expected. Now then. He has 4 cards in hand. 1 life. He has to set up to live this turn and also win next. How many? Let's just check his removal. He has used 3 Mamas and 2 Elthors, 2 Gamma Knives, 3 Lightning Dragons. You would hope that means my Frankie will not get frozen this turn. Meanwhile, I've used pretty much the same amount. 3 Mamas, 3 Elthors, 2 Gamma Knives, and 3 Lightning Dragons. So we are very even right now. He is using Vari to cycle. which is a little strange. That's a 2K. You would think you would want that to live. Although perhaps you don't have a 1-drop and that's why you're playing like that? He is kind of playing like he doesn't have a 1-drop right now. I'll let the Frankie go for 8. And that kind of makes it so I don't even need to win this turn. I can just go for board. Yeah. Maybe I should play Enel just to like get the brick out of my hand. Because now I invite another brick into my hand. But I get to kill the Frankie at least. Surely he... Yeah. He gets what's happening. Then I get to do one of these. Surely pudding doesn't whiff me here. Let me count how many events I've used. I'm on 21 for reference. 7, 15. That is 15 events out of 21. Which means I have 6 targets, which you would say is quite unlikely to die, or to whiff in that case. Get the Divine, best target. I see no reason not to swing Reiju, as he has all 4 Shuras in trash. And a pudding whiff to end him off. Play Bella Bet, either win 4 turns or lose. Yeah, I don't miss those times. It feels funny enough that Enel can just like deal with Betty. It's like, sure, you might get beaten up a little bit down to like 2 life, but then you go, okay, I got blockers, I got Lightning Dragon, kill your 5Ks. Maybe, maybe the world's kind of reformed, and there's no more yellow, because I've only faced Kalgara today as far as yellow goes. Rosie and Kalgara are like kind of respectable. But the other two, oh, the other two. Loathe them. Wish I was going first with this hand, but I still keep. Might leave up the option to go for a turn 2 Reiju. While also scaring him on law. This hand's not good enough to counter out. What's with the laws today? 2 best cards on Real. Maybe, big fans. Nah, I must say I could not recommend it. I'll play my ohms. Go 7. See what I find. Sure, Enel. Oh my god. Don't need my 4th one. And I find my 5th. Well, guess we're playing Enels this game. Lightning user. 5 life and not Satori is a little interesting. I feel as though I do need to counter, given my hand. Only the best hands here. He finds himself a Gamma, which, man, I really don't want to play an L2. I want both of them! Like, give me... If I could just do a hand swap right now, let me keep a law, I'm chilling. I might have said something like that, but maybe taken out of context. Give him to me. Good boy. Maybe I should take the Gamma there. Redeemed. Now, here's a Gamma turn from him, I believe. As he searched it out loud. Oh, no, just go for another NL. I have to imagine this means that you are being gentle with me. My top card's Keaton. Surely if I swing 70 takes. I mean, if I swing 10 he takes, then I can law him. But that slightly goes against what I want to do. Let's just play another NL. Take the Thor, pitch the blocker NL. Methinks. Go here. Shura, L4. Not bad. What I'd really want some Mamarog on. But these cards really are not bad. He gave me a 2K for that. Glad to see, I suppose. Now, cycling the Keaton's a little bit risk, as Keaton's good for removing these. Is it really worth getting the Shura down next turn? I guess I can just keep Shura on top. Obviously, swinging with this is a bit of a throw, even if it puts him on 1 life. Like, my play would be swing with Enel, he clears both of my Enels. Maybe more. And then I'm like boardless. I law him maybe. And swing 7, or I'd have Shura, so it's like not the worst, but like it's not great. I'd be able to go law, Shura, swing twice. Now he pitches. What do he pitch off the Frankie? Reiju. Which Reiju's not bad. It's not a brick, notably. And then you, of course, Gamma combo one of my Enels. You can't do both, though. Stunning what? Pudding. And I imagine you intend to 5 my Frankie, or Satori. 10 here. Maybe chill with this Enel. Sure, the Shura's a little bit annoying. Enables you to poke my Enel. And of course I'm taking the 14. Now he's short of going for the law play. I can go Shura, kill his Shura, Gamma Knife, Elthor, Frankie, because I'm drawing Elthor off Shura. And then that enables me to go 14 at one of his Enels. Perhaps there's a better way to do this. Yeah, I think there is. There's no way that gives my law good value, I will add, but this allows me to go 6 into 4. He may let it die, he may counter and block with Frankie, I don't know. If I had a second Gamma Knife, that'd be super fire. Well, that also works. To an extent. Only to an extent. Because if he just counters my 14, that would be? No, 15. Then I am not in the greatest spot. As he gets to counterkill my Enel, the Frankie will become active again. Yes, taking that in mind, I believe I just swing big with Shura. He takes. If I swing 10, he is fairly likely to block. I think I leave my Enel open pass. Make him go through the hoops to remove it. Not the craziest ask. The only problem I have with my turn there is I didn't develop anything. Minus Shura, of course. Ain't grabbing back Mamaragon, so you are going to clear my Enel. Obviously, I cannot defend that. Dragon to stun one of them, then he can kill the other with Leader. Or you kill the Shura. That works too. Don't really want to take this. You do swing with the Frankie. I will law you. Give me 2 cards. Ohm and Keaton, not bad cards. Okay. I guess I go 6 at Frankie. I could Elthor Ashura go 7 life. But, that would put me in some danger of dying. The Frankie you could protect with Mamaragon 1k, 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 all that, Divine Departure. But it is a little inconvenient to protect him. You do let him go. It is crazy enough that, like, I'm in this game, despite that time where I had all 5 of my Enels in my opener. Opener being, like, turn 2. I shouldn't die this turn. He has 2 Mamaragons left, though. I guess he's just thinking about how he lives. I would have to imagine killing my law is pretty much enough. Rage you, huh? Mamarag on my law. Now, he has options here, as always. I imagine he'll go for a wider set of swings. It's really hard to live another turn, but I think I have to. How many lightning dragons? 2 dragons. Gamma knife on the law. Well, that does ensure he dies. So you go 2 here. You go 6/6 at me. And then 10. If I counter 6/6, that makes it impossible for me to go for a yeah, I think I just have to take this one. Obviously, sure clears there. Okay, how crazy are we feeling? Blarg, thank you for the follow. What's up? How crazy are we feeling with this? Because we can go 1/1 to get out of it and keep the Elthors for lethal. I can use the Elthor, take the Enel hit, go to 0. After taking the Enel hit and going to 0, I just don't think I can live next turn. Yeah, living just seems quite impossible. Smart play on him. Okay. Unlikely lethal lines. The dog draw helps us basically none. Yeah, I don't think it's very possible. Best line I really have is pink grab Gamma Knife. I can Gamma Elthor the Reiju, bring my leader to 6, go for a 6 life, and then a Elthor 8. Is that right? Oh, Blark, thank you for the prime as well. Thank you very much. Very generous of you to do that. Especially for just tuning in. Yeah, looking at his cards and trash. I don't think I can win. Now, there is still the biggest, like, inkling of a line. Alright, peep this line. Alright, he just has a lot of counter. Good game, good game. I will say, uh, close as it was, I felt pretty dictated from my opener. A lot of mirrors today. Start with pudding. I have to imagine this is, yeah, you're just gonna counter. Because we have John Law Respecter over here. The dog feels really good right now. I think I'll give you the Satori. He pitches his Gamma. I mean, I guess I just law you with the opportunity being here. And then I imagine I just want to kill your Frankie. Probably pop the Satori as well. Ready for a quite devious play, though. Dang. Yep. Figure you'd have to let that happen. And you're looking kind of cooked. Hate to say it. Oh, is this, Alright, Dragon on this home. You know you're cooked, though, when, I'm about to replace one of my ohms with Senior Pink. Just for the fun of it. My dog! Frieza, don't do it! No! At least he's not going to 6 next turn. And at least I don't have to replace any ohms for my pink. Shuro's cool, but he's not actually doing anything. I really ought to just save him for next turn. Good chance you just kill my law and starve me out. But starving, as effective as it is, given that I have a low hand size, you are at 1 life and not particularly glorious on hand size. Alright, that's your 4th Keaton. Yeah, that sure is a little mean. That's fine, though. Start with one of these, alright. I think I just want to go 6 at life, maybe. Perhaps I start with the ohm swing. So I can bring the Reiju down, not give him a freebie. And should he block with the Reiju anyways, I can freeze it. Hold a 5. Could go for another Shura, but I think I'm just going to go into 6 to life. And you're looking extraordinarily cooked. You dealt the damage, you can concede happily. There's Shura. Was expecting you. Eight life and not law. Fascinating. I guess you have the dragon for that. And we will end this. Well, Bounty says I won, but I have not seen my opponent make the concede play yet. That's strange. Ah, he just DC'd or DQ'd. Nah, not DQ's not the right word. RQ might be a better word. That game was just very unfortunate for him. After that Law Holly turn, there was not much room for him. Maybe even beforehand. Regrettably, my record was not as perfect as I would have liked it to be today. Thus far. Funny enough, out of the games I played, 7 of them were a no, which is 4 of them were against the same guy, mind you, but still. Even if it was only 3 different players playing the Enel decks, facing them that much is quite unusual compared to the Nami slop I'm used to. And perhaps because of that, I don't want to even say I was lacking in lost games. I think like, at least 2 of them, kind of 3 were just you want me to bust out Robin when I am getting blasted with Enels? That just doesn't strike me as the hottest move. I ought to bust out the this shit. I mean, you're not a girl anymore, but like this would go against everything I believe in though to play Nami. Cause like Nami does 3 big things that turn me off. Most importantly, it is very boring. Second, I'm a better player than Nami. And third, oh my god, I do not need to rely on luck and all that. No, only practice I need is am I allowed to say that on Twitch? Never mind. So, you guys want some words on stream or more games? What we feeling? Cause what time is it? I think I got a little bit of time. Yeah, I have like another time for 1 or 2 games or the words. Probably not both. OP 17 leaders. Yeah, so like it is too early to say. The leaders do look good. Uh Obviously I can't announce anything too early because if my locals catch wind of what I'm playing, I'll be counterdecked. Can't be having that. Nah, but once the reveals all come together, I will form a better opinion. Hey, the pudding was a good reveal for you. See, as strong as he is, I swear like just thinking of the term green slop does not appeal. Oh, let's see. That is not true, man. You are a red green law player. Here's the list one last time, same as usual. You get the gist. I think I'll do a quick words. I know we got a lot of lurkers here right now, but maybe we'll draw them out. We'll draw them out. All right. Accidentally started it way too fast. Let me do a quick restart. Zevion's been waiting for this all day. I did. It was like 5th try. It was kind of lame. Had to like go back to it so many times. All right. Already do not see a single word. Cascade. Okay, okay, little vocab. If anyone wants to take Ace, feel free. No one? Guess I'll take it. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. I have a feeling we got some fake word nonsense going on here. Yeah, a lot of fake nonsense. I mean, we win the round, but had a whole row here, empty and sad. We move. Someone can take coat, feel free. But yeah, there you go. Hmm. Uh, I let you have that, and I'm typing it in. What am I doing? All right. This is kind of. I know that word through Fire Emblem. Don't know what it really means. One more word. We just need one more word to not lose on level 2. All right. Tact. You have the padlock. You have the padlock on. Wait. Last second snipe. What's the 6-letter one? A lot of 4 letters on this one. Nah, we ain't using e-kitten words here. That's more like it. We roar like a man. True. I was not very confident on that actually being a word. Wort. I guess you could spell it both ways. What's the 7 letter? I don't know. I mean, we move, I guess. One step at a time. Nah, snipe that. Yeah, I didn't think of the word. And okay, okay. Surprisingly, feels a little easy. What about these 5 letters? Antid? Huh? Oh, anted. Ignore me. So it has to be like an A D type word. I don't know. Close to getting everything, but 2 levels is good enough. Whoa, that's a lot of words. Okay. I'm gonna put bass. See if the A's fake. Either the N or the E. Alright, so the E is fake. Bassoon? What's a bassoon? You've caught me unaware. Ah. Oh, these fake, duh. Yeah, I don't think I. Alright. Barely sniped last second. No 07 yet. Oh man, now I typed a mean word and it's not even real. The B is fake. Good snipe. Say less. I think there's another T for that word. There's some 5 letters that we're not seeing, it appears. Now, not to sound quite foolish, now never mind. I'm gonna say it. Cannot bring myself. If someone wants to put in wit, that is a word that we do not have yet. Climb us another level. Yep. Knowing the B was fake pretty quickly was pretty nice. You know, I can't define it. I just got that urge that it's a word. Okay, these letters are evil. What the hell? So we know that it is the O that's fake already? Yeah, the O is fake. Alright, I'll let you have it, but just know I could snipe it. Ah, alright. I'll give you 3 seconds, fish, before I alright. Whoa, but no, O was fake. O was fake, ignore me. I'm so fucking sorry. Well, ever. Good word, good word. There's one more word that starts with a W. Oh, yeah. Guess that's just a very normal word. Almost got it all, but it was a little hard to get in those weirder ones. Spelling is quite overrated. All right, there's a hidden letter 2 now. Okay. So we know it's either the A or the second D that's fake. Ooh, so I'm gonna try wand. Alright, the A's. It appears the A is fake. Winded. Alright, alright. Now we just gotta get that hidden word. Any guesses? Not an L. Alright, alright. Dined. Ooh, it is G. So I can go winged. And then you could do dinged. If someone wants to snipe ding, they better hurry. Alright. Yeah, it's all about finding that hidden one. Or else we'll fall apart. Oh, I did not change category. Oops. Hopefully they will forgive me. Oh god. This is brutal. Alright, we're on the board. Okay, that's two people guessing boner. Wonderful. Ah, the B or the U is fake. Coming to Dallas just to be a little flame goblin. Alright, it appears that the C is fake letter. I didn't even realize I was typing the fake letter there. Yep, yep. Curve. Oh, nice, nice. That means the B is in fact fake. Ooh, uncover. Still need a little more. Uh, Unfortunate, there was a lot too many fours left. Alright, alright. Suppose I'll give you one more option. We could do the one more Enel game, one more of this, or you could tell me to fuck off. uh yeah, I can do. Hold on, hold on. Bang. 1 minute vote. Oh wait. Is it because I put a little curse word in there? Content does not meet guidelines. What? Okay, they did not accept me putting fuck off as an option. Oh, drink some pee. I don't got any pee, man. Oh, I gotta get some pee. All right, that can happen as the poll runs. I shall be right back. Okay, we are so back. And it appears that we are doing another run of words. As is tradition. Oh. Wait, am I here? Alright. Oh, and of course, Dr. P. Take a quick swig. Pinhold isn't a word. Come on, I worked so hard for that one. Well, it appears we are, shitting the bed, as they say. Alright, we do not lose level 1. Ah, dolphin, okay, okay. Now, personally, I think pinhold should be a word, but, that's just me. Not the prettiest, but it's a clear. Phil. Who the fuck is Phil? Santa. No, there's only one A. Ooh, okay, that's a pretty good one. Guess I'll take tans while we're on the word topic. Oh wow, wow, the potty word's actually a real one. They didn't censor us. Maybe shouldn't be as happy about that, but... Couldn't we get the full clear? Ooh, try Nats. N-A-T-S. Guess not. Guess it's just another fake word to add to the pile. Nuns. Still, 3 levels we move. That's a lot of letters. Adequate? Okay, okay. Adequate performance indeed. Someone wants to put equated. I believe that's the 7-letter word. You go ahead and put that aqua now as well. Or else I'm gonna snipe the aqua. Ooh. One more 5-letter word. A 2? I mean, we take those. We take those. I knew that was a word. Mm. It appears the D is fake. Oh, D is fake. What am I doing? I keep wanting to put the D. Any any sexy bright guessers? I put the D again. Ooh, wait. All right, we got there. We know this 5-letter word is a TH word. I think it was there, but I just couldn't put a word. We move. Either way, we move. Alright, we got a prime from Fuyuhiko. 7 months. Bro's popping off. Looks like the D is fake, by the way. Thank you very much. Oh! Ooh. Good snipes. The D is definitely fake. I guess we have seasons done, but you forgot the easy C's. These 5 letters are kind of throwing me through a loop. Well, we move, I suppose. Keep it going. Fake letter time. Mystery letter time, I should say. The I is fake? I believe the I is fake. Oh, the P is fake. You are right. Now let's get this mystery letter. Am I doing the P is fake? We know this. What is it? N? Forum. Forum is a word, but it will not quite get us there. Alright. Good attempt, good attempt. No PB today. That case, I think that about ends us there. really not sure if I want to go to that case tournament. That means I'll have to be up all day. Then I'll have to face all the yellow shit. Uh, I don't know, man. Let me just sludge for a minute. Think about it. Cause like, if I play in the tournament, I'm gonna be all tired. There's probably not gonna be a stream. Everyone's gonna be sad, and they're all gonna hate me. But if I somehow win, then surprising. Good sludge usage there. I suppose I should stand up straight. Say I will beat the yellow decks. I can check the board real quick. See where I am today. 2830. Yeah, I'm right above where I started a little bit. Not anything crazy. Alright, let's get this annoying ass song off. And bang. See, Kogura is not that bad. I can beat them, especially with Daryl. I mean, you should have seen the one I beat earlier, man. I was like, boxing him. And all the good players are on Nami. Really sad. Really sad. Maybe one more game? Nah, surely not. Yeah, it'd also feel better not to waste more money and like lose matches that I shouldn't lose. And time. Cause I have to go to work tomorrow on my time. Alright. Maybe I just don't go. Yeah, I'm not playing another match. I think it's a wrap today. But let me that's all I got. Do I do the thing where I wave and then don't end the stream till someone waves back? I think it might be that time. I can check if anyone to raid first. Who is playing the card game right now? There's a little regional going on in Brazil. I could tell the language, I just did not want to say the wrong country and be quite awkward if I said the wrong country. And then I get called American and get really sad. Alright. Let me prep that real quick. Okay, it's that time. I'm gonna see you guys on Wednesday. Oh, wait. One more thing. I'm sure everyone here is very sexy and in it already, but let me send another link to the cord. or anyone who may not be in it. Thing. But I think it is that time now. We wave by. Let me prep the raid. See you Wednesday. Probably for real this time. I won't forget, or I didn't forget. I just could not. But